There it is. Okay, I figured that's okay. I figured it was yours. I saw Hot Springs, so. It's a beautiful day for baseball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Babe Ruth Field at Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawk Baseball on the Nighthawk Network, your official home for Nighthawk athletics this season. Good afternoon to you. My name is Mark Oliver with National Park College. Today's games are brought to you by the following sponsors: by Ouachita Children, Youth, and Family Services, by RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs, CHI St. Vincent, a proud sponsor of Nighthawk athletics this season, and Levi Hospital, proudly supporting National Park College. And if you would like to support Nighthawk Nation, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. Big matchup today, doubleheader for the Nighthawks as they play host to the Eagles of Arkansas State University, Three Rivers. A hop, skip, and a jump across the county line from Malvern, Arkansas. And a big projected rivalry between two teams just a few miles apart from each other, just underway here in the top of the first inning. On the hill for National Park College, Wesley Campbell, the former Fountain Lake Cobra. He faces off against the leadoff hitter, center fielder number 1, Marquez Gooden, for the Eagles of Three Rivers. Hard hit ground ball over to second base. David Favreau makes the play over to Slater Watkins, and that's the first out of the top of the first inning. If you're new to the broadcast here on the Nighthawk Network, here's how we like to do things here in Nighthawk Nation. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for today. We'd love to hear from you, give you a shout out on the broadcast today. No one on, one out in the top of the first inning here in game number 1 of a big doubleheader coming your way on a Tuesday, a sunny Tuesday here in the Spa City. The weather is just perfect for baseball here in the Spa City, a historic, rich Hot Springs, Arkansas, filled with baseball lore, as Hunter Gwill will reel one in out in center field for the second out of the inning. Clay Fisher goes down with an F8, and that'll bring up the catcher, number 34, Landon Kaiser for the Eagles. 2 up, 2 down for Wesley Campbell and NPC. Dressed in their black tops, white bottoms, white hats today. ASU Three Rivers in blue tops and gray pants. First pitch of the AB, drilled, foul down the line. Want to say hello to our Nighthawk fans watching on the broadcast today. Amanda Conrad on the broadcast saying, "Let's go." Absolutely the battle cry to get things started. As Campbell goes to battle here against the catcher, Kaiser. Slow roller, Favreau, the flip to Watkins. 3 up, 3 down. We're headed to the bottom of the first inning. Nighthawks come to bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider, but if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Taking a look at the starting lineup for your National Park College Nighthawks in today's game, Gwill, Lumsden, and Walton will lead things off in the bottom of the first inning. Campbell, Batchelor, and Watkins, the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. Favreau, Smith, and Garcia clean things up for NPC here in game number 1 against Arkansas State University, Three Rivers. It was 3 up, 3 down for Wesley Campbell to start the show here on your Tuesday. And on the hill for the Eagles will be number 0, Dylan Harridge. Harridge, the freshman, going to task against the top of the lineup for NPC. We'll see Hunter Gwill, Josh Lumsden, and Q Walton all due up here in the bottom of the first inning. Great crowd on hand here at Majestic Park. Beautiful Majestic Park in Hot Springs. If you haven't made it out to the Spa City to see this beautiful facility, you are in for a treat. We'll save you a seat once you get here. And Harridge continues or completes his warm-ups, I should say, as Hunter Gwill, the sophomore outfielder from Bentonville, Arkansas, makes his way to home plate as NPC looks to get on the board first in this rivalry battle. So Gwill steps in against Harridge. First pitch of the at-bat sails high for ball one. Hunter Gwill batting .400 coming into today's game. Has a couple of hits this season, a double to his name, and RBI as well. And Hunter Gwill is going to be hit here. And the first runner is going to be on for NPC. So Gwill on first. That brings up Josh Lumsden, the third baseman. Lumsden batting .235 this season, 4 hits, 3 runs scored as a double, a triple, and a couple of ribbies this season. He'll drill that one down to second base, and it gets through the gap out into center field. First 2 men up, first 2 men on here in the bottom of the first inning. So Gwill moves into scoring position at second, Lumsden on first, and that brings up Q Walton. The speedy shortstop makes his way to home plate. Batting .273 this season, he leads the Nighthawks with 6 hits this year, 5 runs scored as a double, a triple. He leads in stolen bases with a whopping 8. Q Walton already starting to open up the record books for NPC with his sheer speed this season. Runners on first and second. It looks like runners on first only after the out recorded on Gwill. So Lumsden, the lone base runner for NPC here. And I believe that they're going to say Hunter Gwill must have left early on a pitch. The count is 1-0 as that pitch out away to Q Walton is taken for ball number 2. Count is 2-0 on Q Walton. He'll take that one out to deep center field, going back towards the warning track and making the play are the Eagles. Gooden records the second out of the inning. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, Wesley Campbell. The pitcher/DH from Fountain Lake, Arkansas, takes his turn after a 3-up, 3-down on the mound. 31 steps into the box. Campbell had a solo home run against Dallas College Richland on Friday, with the Nighthawks split their home opener against the Thunder Ducks. First pitch of the AB, check swing, pulls back in time, ball 1. Lumsden, the runner on first for NPC. After the meeting between pitcher and catcher, Campbell back into the box. 2 down, 1 on. Here's the 1-0 to Wesley Campbell. He'll take that one. That's strike 1. So the official ruling on Hunter Gwill will be offensive interference on that hit by Josh Lumsden. So out on interference is the call. That recorded the first out of the inning before Q Walton flew out to center field. Count is 2-1 on Wesley Campbell back home. Here's the pitch, and there's a check swing. I think he went across. He did. Strike 2. Dylan Harridge trying to get out of the first inning for ASU Three Rivers, trying to keep this game scoreless. 2's on the board for Campbell. Pitch on its way outside, ball 3. This count is full. Campbell leads the team in walks this season. He has 8 bases on balls. Batting .200 this season with a solo shot, 3 hits, 3 runs scored, couple of doubles. There's the 3-2. Campbell swings through, and down go the Nighthawks in the first inning. No score between the Nighthawks and Eagles. Second inning coming your way next here on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Wesley Campbell back on the hill for National Park College as we move to inning number 2 today here in Game 1. Arkansas State University, Three Rivers 1-5 on the season this year. Their lone win coming against the pretty tough Bucks of UA Rich Mountain. They took down the Bucks 7-6 in the opener back on February 9th, and they're looking to generate a little bit more momentum for the first-year program coming in. National Park College, of course, 2-4-1 this season. They had a tough 3-game road stretch at LSU Eunice to start February and then split the home opener against the Thunder Ducks of Dallas College Richland, then ranked number 14 in NJCAA Division III. Back-to-back ranked opponents for NPC. And now here back at home, there's no place like it. Looking to start off the series with a big win here. Caden Smith, the first baseman, steps in against Wesley Campbell here in the second inning. First pitch from Campbell on its way outside, and ball 1. We'll see the 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for the Eagles here in inning number 2. That one is driven. That one is down all the way to the left field corner, being chased and picked up. Jimbo Batchelor will throw it in. It's a leadoff double for the Eagles. ASU Three Rivers with a run in scoring position as Smith stands tall over at second base. Next up for the Eagles of Arkansas State University, Three Rivers, the third baseman, number 35, Scott Trumbull. Trumbull is the owner of the Eagles' lone home run this season, and he gets a bloop single out to right field here. That will result with runners on the corners, back-to-back base hits to start the second inning with nobody out. Here comes left fielder number 9, Cole McMahon. McMahon bats .211 this season. Only has 1 RBI to his name, looking to add to that total here. Runners on the corners with Smith at third, Trumbull on first. The throw over to Slater Watkins. Trumbull's back safely. Wesley Campbell takes his time, gets the call from Aiden Smith behind home plate. That one is popped up foul out of play. Misty Martin's watching on the broadcast from Winfield, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Tuesday to you, Misty. Count is 0-1. Back home, Campbell tries to thread the needle inside. Can't quite get there. 1-1. Campbell checks the runner on first. Has the pitch he wants. It's on its way. Outside edge. Ball 2. Count is 2-1 on Cole McMahon. On its way, there is a swing and a miss to even things up, 2-2. Wesley Campbell looking for his first strikeout of the ball game from the mound. 2-2 on its way, and there's a liner through the gap, and that's going to score the first run of this baseball game. RBI single for Cole McMahon. It's 3 hits in a row for the Eagles, who strike first. Caden Smith crosses home plate 1-0, ASU Three Rivers. So the runners will move around. Trumbull's on second, McMahon on first, and now comes pitcher Dylan Harridge to the plate. It's pitcher versus pitcher. Campbell fires. Harridge showing bunt down low. He pulls back in time. Count is 1-0. Campbell checks the runner over at second. Now digs in, fires towards Smith. That one's launched into the air. That's trouble. Left center field gap all the way to the wall. One run's going to come around. They're going to wave a second run around. This is going to be 3-0 ASU Three Rivers. A 2-run double for Harridge. 4 hits in a row for the Eagles. Both Trumbull and McMahon come around to score on the play. Here comes Rich Thompson, the slow walk out to the mound to talk things over with his freshman pitcher, Wesley Campbell. Looking to calm down his pitcher out there. And while they chat, let's chat with you guys out on the live stream. I see you out there, Cheryl. Thanks for tuning in today, cheering on Wesley Campbell and the rest of the National Park Nighthawks. Hello to former Nighthawk Ethan Cash saying, let's go Hawks. Once a Nighthawk, always a Nighthawk, right? So glad to have you with us today. Hello to Hillary watching in Louisiana today saying, go David Favreau. He's got the start over at second base today. Great start defensively for number 8 today. Alana Collins, that's the Amari Collins fan club watching and cheering on Q Walton as well down in Georgia. Let's go Hawks. TJ shouting out on the broadcast today. Happy Tuesday, TJ. And, of course, Alana Collins in Peachtree City, Georgia, cheering on Amari and Q today. So glad to have you guys. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We'd love to give you some love on the broadcast today. 3-0 ASU Three Rivers opening it up here in the second inning. Still no outs. Runner on second. And the new hitter at the plate is the shortstop, number 3, Tyler Golden. Count is 1-0 on Golden. That pitch in from Campbell evens things up at 1 apiece. It's been a double, 2 singles, and a double. 4 hits in a row to start the second for the Eagles. Campbell looking to battle back here, stop the bleeding. 2-1 as that one gets away from the freshman hurler. Campbell taking a deep breath, fires in. That one's popped up, and no play to be made. And everybody's favorite secondary game played here at Majestic Park, car dodgeball, has officially begun. No victims yet, but we'll keep you updated on the progress in the parking lot today. If you've ever been out to the ballpark here at Majestic Park, beautiful facilities. And so many people want to come catch baseball games here. Not a whole lot of places to park. You got to kind of cram in wherever you can find a spot. And it increases those odds of baseballs finding victims out in the parking lot. Sky-high pop-up right in front of the pitcher's mound. Wesley Campbell calls for the ball, reels it in. That's the first out of the inning. And that was exactly the pitch Wesley Campbell hoped to get there. That's a confidence builder there after allowing 3 runs in the top of the second inning. Pop up to the pitcher. Brings up second baseman, number 17, Sawyer Cropper. 1 out, runner on second is Dylan Harridge. First pitch on its way, fouled out of play. Count is 0-1 against Cropper. Campbell takes his time, checks the runner, fires home outside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch on its way, another foul ball. Campbell has done well to settle down and get these batters guessing. Number of foul balls certainly increasing in the later stages of Campbell's outing here in the second inning. The count is 1-2. Here comes Wesley Campbell's 33rd pitch of the day. It's a pop-up and foul ball out of play. Cropper continues to battle as Wesley Campbell seeks his first strikeout of the ball game. On its way, a foul ball. And we'll reset at home plate. So Cropper digs into the batter's box. He scoots up a little bit to the front line. Campbell shakes a pitch from Aiden Smith behind home plate. Pitch on its way, and there's the first strikeout of the day for Wesley Campbell. Got him swinging. That's the second out of the inning. And after allowing 4 hits to start this off with 3 runs coming across, it's back-to-back outs recorded by the pitcher on a pop-up to Campbell and a strikeout by Campbell. Back to the top of the lineup we go. Center fielder Marquez Gooden steps in. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to David Favreau. First pitch of the AB outside, a ball 1. Campbell looking relaxed, fires that one in at the knees, gets the call, strike 1. Campbell checking the runner Harridge over at second, pitches that one away, no chase, 2-1. Great job by freshman catcher Aiden Smith to reel that one in, former Nashville Scrapper. Stepping in for the injured Jaden Riles this season, has done well behind home plate. 2-1 on the inside, nearly got him. But it's called a ball, 3-1. There's a foul ball. That's going to bring things full here with 2 away. Campbell looking to take down 3 consecutive Eagles for the second time in this ball game. Trying to get the Nighthawks out of the jam, get back to the batter's box. Payoff pitch on its way. Strike 3. There it is. Campbell's second strikeout of the day gets NPC out of the jam, but the Eagles strike first. 3-0. ASU 3 Rivers. The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the second inning looking to strike back. That's coming up next here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Bottom of the second inning here at the ballpark where the Nighthawks trail the Eagles of Arkansas State University, 3 Rivers. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Hey, we're playing 2 today. Doubleheader here. Still time for you to get on over to Majestic Park if you're local here to the Hot Springs or the Malvern areas here in central Arkansas. According to Coach Rich Thompson, we're going to play 2 7-inning showdowns in today's battle. Dylan Harridge now with the lead. Will stand back in the on the hill for ASU Three Rivers. Harridge came up with that 2-run double to help blow things open for the Eagles in the second inning. Now in the bottom of the frame, the Nighthawks will bring Jimbo Batchelor, Slater Watkins, and David Favreau to the plate here in Majestic Park. Had a chance to chat with Jimbo Batchelor's family after the game before they made their way back to Georgia. Had a nice dinner over at Rocky's Pizza in Hot Springs and had nothing but great things to say. Jimbo's been a great leader for this program after the past couple of years for National Park College, has gained the confidence and respect of his coaching staff, and an everyday starter for this NPC squad this year. Formerly from Trinity Christian School from Sonoya, Georgia, the 5'10 sophomore steps in against Harridge, count as 1-0. Coach Rich Thompson out on the left side of your screen to talk about the pitch. And while they resolve things here, let's take a look at your comments out on the broadcast today. Connie Hennon is on the broadcast from Choudrant, Louisiana. I think I got that right this time, Connie. Number 33, Landon Hennon and the Nighthawks. Randy on the broadcast saying, let's go Nighthawks, cheering on number 42, Amari Collins. So glad to have you both on the broadcast today. Back in action, ready for baseball here in the bottom of the second inning with Jimbo Batchelor at the plate. Count is 1-0 on Jimbo. Here's the pitch from Harridge, outside edge, ball 2. Batchelor bats .308 this season. Has 4 hits, a double, a run scored. Also has a homer this season. Also pretty proficient at being patient at the plate. Has 6 walks this year. Takes the 3-0, making it 3-1. Nighthawks need 3 to tie this thing up. He'll take a base any way he can get one. 3-1 on its way. Batchelor takes high, ball 4. There he goes, down to first base. Leadoff walk starts the bottom of the second inning here in Hot Springs. That brings up hard-hitting first baseman, number 24, Slater Watkins. So Watkins steps in. First pitch of the AB is in for a ball. Watkins, the second-year Nighthawk out of Huntsville, Arkansas. He'll swing through that one for a strike. Count is 1-1 on Watkins. Eagles calling for a pitch out here. On the outside edge, Watkins is going to take. Count is 2-1. Batchelor, the runner on first base for NPC. There's a swing and a miss by Watkins, bringing the count even, 2-2. No outs here in the bottom of the second frame. Second baseman David Favreau waits on deck for NPC. Harridge fires the 2-2 and on his way down to second base, sliding in safely, Jimbo Batchelor into scoring position for the National Park Nighthawks as the count goes full on Slater Watkins. Harridge with the payoff pitch. That's ball 4. Back-to-back walks start the bottom of the second inning here in Hot Springs. Watkins on first. Batchelor on second. Here comes David Favreau. David Favreau hails from Shreveport, Louisiana. The 6'1 sophomore middle infielder steps in, nobody out, 2 on. And the throw down the third, sliding in safely is Batchelor. I don't know how he got underneath that tag. He turned on the Jets, got it done. His second swiped bag of the day. And now a double steal. Watkins goes to second. There's runners on second and third. 3 stolen bases for the Nighthawks in today's game. All here in the bottom of the second inning as the Nighthawks continue to move around the bases well. NPC threatening. Favreau takes that one down low, ball 1. It's 1-1. One swing could tie this game here in the bottom of the second inning. Nighthawks still looking for their first official hit of the ball game as Favreau is going to go down in the count 1-2. Harridge fires. Favreau watches. It's ball 2. Great job by the catcher to reel it in. That's Kaiser behind home plate. No room for Bachelor to advance. He's quick, but he may not be that quick. He'll stay put at third base. The count is 2-2 on Favreau. Nobody out. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch from Harridge outside, 3-2. And now Harridge threatening to walk 3 straight batters to load him. The count is full. On its way, swung through. Favreau goes down swinging. That's the first out of the inning. So Favreau down. Up comes Aiden Smith, the Nighthawk catcher. Smith with a couple of cuts as he makes his way into the box here at home. Bachelor and Watkins on the bases, 1 down. First pitch down low, ball 1. Smith swings through to even it up, 1-1. Coach Rich Thompson providing some friendly advice for his catcher as NPC looks to get on the scoreboard for the first time today. Count 1-1. Smith takes on the inside, ball 2. The Nighthawks content with making Harridge work for it on the hill. Smith watches the 2-1 outside corner. That's strike 2. Harridge trying to notch back-to-back strikeouts here to battle back for the Eagles out of the jam. 2-2. Pitch on its way, bouncing on the turf. Picked up by the catcher, Kaiser, but once again it's a full count. It'll be the 3rd consecutive full count issued by the pitcher, Dylan Harridge, whose pitch count has climbed here in the second inning. Payoff pitch, swinging strike. Smith goes down for strikeout number 2 in a row. 2 down. Now it's up to right fielder Dylan Garcia. The number 9 hitter in the Nighthawk lineup steps up to the plate wearing number 27 today. If you haven't seen these black jerseys in person, you're really missing out. The live stream does not do them justice. The back pattern looks like Nighthawk feathers, and it's beautiful. First pitch to Garcia, ball 1. And taken for ball 2. Hello to Laura on the broadcast. She's watching from Rockwell, Texas, cheering on that boy in right field. He's at home plate right now, Laura. Dylan Garcia looking to bat in the first run of the game for Nighthawk Nation. He'll take ball 3. Looking good so far for number 27. Hope you're having a good Tuesday today, Laura. Count 3-0 on Garcia. And he'll swing at the 3-0. Got a foul ball, got a piece of it. Coach Rich Thompson not happy about it the other way as he makes his way back toward the dugout, 3-1. Garcia looking to straighten it out. That one's popped up, foul out of play. It is 4 consecutive batters with full counts. Harridge, who got 2 walks to start the inning, came back with 2 strikeouts, looking for 3 in a row. Looking to get out of the jam for the Eagles. Payoff pitch, ball 4. And coming in to score will be Jimbo Batchelor on the passed ball. The Nighthawks strike here in the second inning. Garcia walks to first. Watkins moves to third on the play. Runners on the corners with 2 away. Meeting on the hill for ASU, Three Rivers, talking things over with the pitcher, Dylan Harridge. Coming up to the plate for National Park College, it's the top of the lineup with Hunter Gwill coming up. Want to say hello to Whitney on the broadcast in Arlington, Texas. We made the announcement yesterday. Eli is joining Nighthawk Nation next season. We can't wait to see him out here at Majestic Park. Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast today. Future's bright for Nighthawk baseball. Absolutely. And, of course, hello to Patricia on the broadcast. They're watching in Florida today. And yay for Jimbo's score. That was heads up. High baseball IQ coming in and scoring that run, reading the pass ball well. And now the Nighthawks trail just by 2 runs with hard-hitting Hunter Gwill, the leadoff hitter. Mr. Consistency at the plate for Nighthawk Nation. Runners on the corners, 2 away. Gwill was hit by a pitch in the bottom of the first inning. Was called out on runner interference later on. Count is 0-1 on the center fielder. Second pitch of the at-bat, a swing and a miss, strike 2. Harridge looking for his 3rd strikeout of the day, all in the second inning. Or excuse me, it'd be his 4th strikeout of the day. Count is 0-2. Pitch on its way, pitch out and headed off for second is going to be Garcia. No one there to back him up defensively. Garcia is in safely in scoring position. Another swiped bag for the home team. 4 stolen bases for NPC, all in the bottom of the second inning. They're running well today here in Hot Springs. 1-2 on Gwill. On its way, a swing and a miss, and down goes Gwill. Down go the Nighthawks here in the second inning. But they get a run on the board, 3-1. They cut into the Three Rivers lead. We head to the 3rd inning, where the Eagles come to bat. Next on the Nighthawk Network.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Music is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
You smile, smile. When you smile.
Started the 3rd inning here from the ballpark. Wesley Campbell's on the hill for the home team. National Park College is on the board, getting on a great base running move by Jimbo Batchelor, coming in to score on a passed ball. Nighthawks had plenty of base runners on in this one so far. Turning out to be a good one, and still plenty of time for you to get out here to the ballpark today at Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas. We're playing 2 today, just underway really at the beginning stages of game number 1 in this one. At the plate for Arkansas State University, Three Rivers in the 3rd inning will be the 2, 3, and 4 hitters. Here's right fielder number 2, Clay Fisher. He'll foul the first pitch he sees back to the wall, 0-1. Fisher is 0 for 1 today with a fly out to Hunter Gwill out in center field. Also due up this inning, Landon Kaiser and Caden Smith for the boys in blue. The count is 0-1. Campbell throws on the inside, and that's going to even things up. And there's a take, ball 2. The count is 2-1. Campbell fires, nearly got him to go. It's a strike on the outside corner up high. That evens things at 2-2 on number 2, Clay Fisher. There's a pitch and a drive out to deep right field. That one sailing towards the corner. Garcia makes the catch on the run. He lets out a battle cry, reeling that one in. Wesley Campbell tips his hat to his right fielder. 1 down here in the 3rd. If there's a breeze out here at the ballpark, it's blowing slightly in toward home plate, and that may have robbed that of a home run for Clay Fisher. Garcia makes the play, 1 away. Here's Landon Kaiser, the catcher. Kaiser is 0 for 1 today. Grounded out to David Favreau back in the 1st. There's a drop in up high, a little bit too high for Wesley Campbell near the shoulders, ball 1. Campbell with the stretch and the fire. Pop up, that one will stay in the field of play. Calling for the ball at third base. Making the play is Lumsden. 2 down. Couple of pop-ups starting the 3rd inning. Two down here in the top of the 3rd inning. Campbell fires the first pitch of the AB to number 30, Caden Smith. Strike 1 on Smith. Smith 1 for 1 today. Had a double and a run scored back in that big 2nd inning for the Eagles. He'll foul that one back to the screen quickly down in the count, 0-2. And now Wesley Campbell threatening to take down the Eagles 1-2-3 in the 3rd. There's a pop-up. That may just stay in the field of play, trailing towards the bullpen. No, in foul territory, it's going to be dropped. Garcia and Watkins trying to make a play on it. Couldn't quite get there in time. Caden Smith steps back in for the Eagles. Count is 0-2. On the first baseman for Three Rivers. Pitch on its way. That's a foul ball. Sailed into the parking lot. The 0-2. Another foul ball. Smith continues to battle at home plate for the Eagles. Campbell searching for his 3rd strikeout of the day. There's a slow roller off the glove of Campbell. The flip to first. Watkins, no, they can't make the play. Smith will be safe on first base, and the inning will continue for the Eagles. Ball went off the glove of Campbell. He followed it down close to Slater Watkins over on first. The flip just wasn't connected. And now Scott Trumbull comes to the plate for the men in blue. Home plate umpire will check the baseball here. I think they're going to like to go with another ball here. Runner on first is Smith. He's held on by Watkins over on first. Trumbull 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored today. He'll swing through the first pitch he sees. 0-1. And that one's going to hit Trumbull. Trumbull takes the slow trot down to first base on the HBP. 2 on for the Eagles here in the third. Next up, left fielder Cole McMahon. Trumbull on first, Smith on second. McMahon steps in. He has an RBI single and a run scored today. Two down, 2 on. Campbell wastes no time. There is a drill over to Favreau, the liner, to record the third out of the inning. And down go the Eagles. They'll strand 2. Favreau reels in the laser. We're headed to the bottom of the inning with the Nighthawks trail by 2, coming to bat next here on the Nighthawk Network.
Nighthawk Athletics is growing. Home to more than 107 student athletes, NPC is built an athletic program with 4 regional championships and 2 nationally ranked teams in just 7 years. Consider supporting the development of this 51,000 square foot multi-use athletics facility that includes indoor practice space and workout facilities, along with fields for baseball, softball, soccer, and track and field. Your tax-deductible gift could change a student's life. Give today at np.edu/support.
They're watching back home at National Park College in the Student Commons this afternoon. Hello to all of you, and good luck with your studies this semester at NPC. Mark Oliver with NPC here with you at a beautiful day for baseball deep in the heart of Arkansas. We're at Majestic Park here in Hot Springs, Babe Ruth Field, where the Nighthawks come to bat, trailing 3-1 in the bottom of the third inning. Nighthawks got their first run across in the bottom of the second inning. Jimbo Batchelor came in on a passed ball. And now the pitcher Dylan Harridge for the Eagles completing his warm-ups, ready to go to battle against NPC. Here in the third, we'll have the 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Josh Lumsden, Q Walton, Wesley Campbell, all due up for the Men in Black today. Harridge delivers the first pitch of the AB down low at the shoestrings, ball 1. Lumsden reached base back in the first inning for National Park College. Now he's hit by a pitch. He's going to do it again. So Lumsden will head on down to first base. We've seen a few plunkers today on either side. Lumsden owning the only hit up to this point for National Park College, a single back in the first inning. Q Walton popped up to center field his first time up. He's 0 for 1 today. Q represents the potential tying run for National Park College here in the third. Lumsden the runner on first. Here we go. Harridge delivers, and Walton delivers. A blast out to left field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. Sailing underneath and making the play is McMahon out in left field. 1 down. Couple of flyouts for Q today. That brings up Wesley Campbell. Campbell struck out on a full count back in the first inning. The Nighthawk pitcher looking to drive in Josh Lumsden here in the third. First pitch. Strike 1. Harridge takes his time, pitch on its way. Same place, same result. Strike 2 on Wesley. Campbell takes his time. Patient at the plate, 0-2 on its way, pitch out. As the Eagles were really just trying to check the runner, Josh Lumsden. Count moves to 1-2. On the inside, and they're going to get Wesley Campbell looking on the inside corner, jammed on the inside. He couldn't believe it. Campbell will go down on strikes for the second time today. And now with 2 down, here comes Jimbo Batchelor for NPC. Batchelor bats on the left-hand side, the left fielder. Walked, swiped a couple of bags, scored the lone run for NPC so far. First pitch, runner goes, Lumsden headed down for second. Is he in? Oh yeah, he's there. As the ball sails into center field, backed up by Gooden. The Nighthawks move a runner into scoring position, Lumsden. The count is 0-1 on Jimbo Batchelor back home. Next pitch, Jimbo swings through, strike 2. Down low, that one gets away. Lumsden takes off for third. No throw, he slides in safely. And the Nighthawks can make this a 1-run ball game. Just 90 feet away is Lumsden on third. Count is 1-2 on Jimbo Batchelor. On its way, swung through. That's strikeout number 6 today for Harridge. Down go the Nighthawks. Here in the bottom of the third inning, we head to the fourth in a 3-1 ball game. More baseball coming your way next on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Started the fourth inning at the ballpark, and a new pitcher on the hill for NPC, Mr. Arthur Perez. Look at this beautiful picture by Aaron Brewer, recorded from last Friday's home opener. Aaron Brewer in the ballpark, of course, again today, doing great things for Nighthawk Nation. If you haven't seen Aaron Brewer's work, then you're not subscribed to our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Go ahead and like us, Nighthawk Athletics, on all 3 of those platforms. Aaron captures the best and brightest moments of all Nighthawk athletics here at National Park College. Arthur Perez relieving Wesley Campbell, who finishes allowing 3 runs on 4 hits and 3 innings of work. Perez warming up with Aiden Smith here. And hey, it was a great night back at the Kettle last night at National Park College. The Nighthawks, the number 1 Nighthawks, moved to 22-0 on the season, the only undefeated team remaining in NJCAA Division II basketball. It's been that way for a while. Number 1 in the nation for 5 weeks in a row as of yesterday. They set the single season wins record last night with number 22 as they took down ASU Newport. Sophomore night's Thursday night at the Kettle. Final home game of the season. We'll see you there at 6:30. So Perez will face off against the 7, 8, and 9 hitters here in the top of the 4th inning. He'll drop in the first pitch for a strike on pitcher Dylan Harridge. Harridge has had a great day on the hill for ASU Three Rivers with 6 strikeouts through 3 innings. Also has an RBI, a 2 RBI double to his name, I should say. Here's a slow roller to Q Walton, throws to Slater Watkins, and that's the first down of the 4th inning. Next up for the Eagles, number 3, the shortstop, Tyler Golden. Perez takes his time, gets the sign from Aiden Smith. First pitch on its way, and it drops right on in for a strike. Arthur Perez has captured the attention of his coaching staff here at NPC with his very hard to decipher delivery for opposing batters. There's a pop-up into the field of play. It looks like shallow right field. Garcia stands underneath it, makes the play. There's 2 away. And just like that, 2 down in the 4th inning, second baseman Sawyer Cropper comes to the plate for the Eagles of Three Rivers. First pitch right down the middle on the money, strike 1. Want to say hello to Miss Kelly Austin on the broadcast today, shouting out David from Aunt Kelly in Benton, Kentucky. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And there's a swing and a miss, strike 2, as Perez delivers fireballs here in the 4th inning. Oh-2 on its way, gets away from Perez, bringing the heater, and Cropper watches it sail for ball 1. One-two, same place, same result. Up high in the corner, puts 2s on the board for Cropper and the Eagles here in the 4th inning. Two on its way at the knees, too low, ball 3. And it's a full count on the second baseman. Payoff pitch from Perez on its way. Strike 3. Got him looking. And that'll take care of the Eagles here in the top of the 4th inning. Perez comes in, shuts him down. 1-2-3. We're headed to the bottom of the frame. Nighthawks trail it by 2.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Hi, my name is Keziah, and volleyball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Nighthawks have managed to get base runners in each inning so far today, just having a little bit of trouble getting them all the way across back home. Still a close ball game, though. Still plenty of time here in game number 1 of a doubleheader this afternoon. Nighthawks will play 7 in each of today's 2 games against their friends from just across the county line, the Arkansas State University Three Rivers Eagles, hailing out of Malvern, Arkansas, the first-year program. Looking to make waves as a member of NJCAA Division II Region 2. So the Nighthawks come to the plate. Slater Watkins, David Favreau, and Aiden Smith start the show in the bottom of the 4th inning. Watkins has walked, stole a base. He was stranded back in the 2nd inning. First pitch he sees is low, too low for ball 1. Dylan Harridge, the pitcher for Three Rivers. There's a foul ball fired toward the Nighthawk dugout. Count even up at 1-1. Harridge fires another one. There's a liner to third base, and it's reeled in a laser from Trumbull. That's the first out of the inning. Not much you can do about those. David Favreau comes to the plate, 0 for 1 today. Struck out with a full count back in the 2nd inning. Has had great defense over at second base today for NPC. First pitch, strike 1 on Favreau. And that one just barely nicks the bat for a foul ball. Unfortunate, strike 2. Favreau down in the count, 0-2. And Favreau connects. It's foul up over the Nighthawk dugout. He'll stay alive at the plate. Nighthawks still with just one hit in today's ball game. They're looking for another one here. 0-2 outside, ball one. We've played an hour here at the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth inning on the Nighthawk Network, your home for Nighthawk Athletics. The 1-2. There's a connection. That one's headed out to left field, and that one could be trouble. Yes, it gets down, heads all the way to the corner. Favreau turns for first, heads to second. They lose the ball at the wall, and Favreau will stand up with a one-out double, and that'll help spark the offense for National Park College here in the fourth inning. Second hit of the ball game for the Nighthawks on a well-placed shot out to the outfield. Aiden Smith is next for Nighthawk Nation. Smith is 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. 1 on, 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch inside, ball one. Next pitch on its way, popped up, foul, no play to be made. It's 1-1 on the Nighthawk catcher. That one drops in from Harridge. Got the corner at the knees. Strike two. Harridge looking for strikeout number 7 today. 1-2 on its way. Outside. And no advancement from Favreau. He was scooting back the wrong way. It's 2-2 on Aiden Smith. On its way in a slow roller, it's a chopper foul to Rich Thompson. The former major leaguer, now turned National Park College Nighthawk coach. Also the athletic director for NPC. Doing amazing things for the Nighthawks. The baseball field's just the beginning. It's a full count on Aiden Smith, and he'll foul that one away to stay alive at the plate. It's the second full count Smith's seen today. Payoff pitch on the inside, it hits Smith. Smith heads on down to first base. Another hit by pitch today. Feels like we've had at least a handful of those across both teams. Here comes Dylan Garcia. Garcia walked, stole a base, was left stranded, high and dry back in the second inning. But the Nighthawks are beginning to threaten here. The tying run is now on base at first base. It's up to Dylan Garcia to wheel him around. Just one out here in the bottom of the fourth. First pitch, outside, ball one. And another one. Watched in, low, a ball two. And the Amari Collins fan club still out in droves today. Hello to P. Wright, Gigi in Bakersville, California. Let's have a great game, Nighthawks. And a slow walk out to the mound for ASU Three Rivers. They'll talk things over with their pitcher, Harridge, after allowing 2 balls consecutively to Dylan Garcia for this at-bat. Can't make it out to the ballpark today? No problem. Nighthawks are back at home Friday. They'll play host to the Sharks of Southeast Arkansas Community College, making a trip up from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Another one of those newcomers to the league this year. We love to see all the growth in Central Arkansas for junior college baseball. Certainly helps save on some of those long road trips to Oklahoma throughout the season, right? And we'll have the Sharks and Nighthawks in a doubleheader right here Friday afternoon beginning at 1 o'clock. right here on the Nighthawk Network. Go ahead and like, subscribe, get notified the next time we go live. Of course, our next broadcast after today's games will be Thursday night at the Kettle for the sophomore night showdown. National Park College men's basketball will take on the Colts of University of Arkansas Cossata. We'll have a pitching change out on the mound for ASU Three Rivers. Coming in will be Tyler Golden, relieving Harridge here. And while Golden works on his warm-ups, we'll take a break. We're back in 30 seconds here on the Nighthawk Network.
There's a place for you at National Park College. NPC understands that one size doesn't fit all, and everyone deserves an opportunity to find their place. Flexible class options, in person and online, help you set the schedule you need at about half the cost of the average Arkansas university. National Park College offers a supportive college experience, close to home at about half the cost. Schedule a tour or apply today. Learn more at np.edu.
Golden completes his warm-ups here at the ballpark, coming in for Dylan Harridge. 3 1/3 innings of work, and Harridge had a great day up on the hill. 6 strikeouts, 2 hits allowed, and just 1 run for the starter in today's game for ASU Three Rivers. But the Nighthawks are threatening. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, they've got runners on first and second for Dylan Garcia. David Favreau started things off with a double. Aiden Smith was hit by a pitch. They stand at second base and first base respectively for Garcia, who re-enters with a 2-0 count once the warm-ups are complete for the new pitcher, Tyler Golden. So everybody makes their way back on the field to resume the bottom of the 4th inning here at the ballpark. And a great crowd on hand here at the ballpark. It's bright and sunny. There's some warm spots. If it's too hot for you, got some cool spots in the shade directly behind home plate in the concourse area. The concession stand is open here at Babe Ruth Field. Those hamburgers and hot dogs smell great. Come get you one. Here's the 2-0 to Garcia, and that's going to be ball 3. Garcia looking to load the bases for NPC. And he'll do just that. Garcia heads down to first. His second walk of the day. They're loaded in the bottom of the 4th inning for the top of the lineup. Here comes Hunter Gwill. Favreau on third, Smith on second, Garcia on first. Gwill reached base once today. He was hit by a pitch in the first. Struck out in the second and has an opportunity for RBI here in the bottom of the 4th inning, trailing by 2. First pitch of the AB, fouled away. Only 1 out for NPC here in the bottom of the frame. 0-1 delivery, bounces off home plate, and here comes Favreau to score the second run of the ball game. And boy, he almost dodged a bullet there as that was coming back towards the pitcher. NPC gets it across for run number 2. It's a 1-run ball game, much like the first run came across on a passed ball. Favreau comes home. And everybody's going to move up on the play. Smith to third, Garcia to second. Hunter Gwill at the plate. A connection. It's foul. Down the third base line. 1-2. Tying run 90 feet away over on third base, Aiden Smith. The pitcher, Golden, checks the runner. Gwill takes the pitch, and he'll be out on strikes. Got him looking for out number 2. Gwill's second strikeout today. Here comes third baseman Josh Lumsden. Lumsden's reached base twice today. A single in the first, hit by a pitch in the third. He has 2 runners in scoring position. Not only could he tie this game with a swing, he could give NPC the lead with a swing. First pitch down low in the dirt, ball 1. Lumsden looking relaxed in the batter's box for the home team. Here's the pitch from Golden, up high. Ball 2. Should the inning continue, Q Walton standing on deck for NPC. The 2-0 on the inside, it's 3-0. Since coming in, Golden has a walk and a strikeout to his name on the hill for the Eagles. There's going to be his second walk issued as Lumsden heads down to first on consecutive pitches. That will load the bases for Q Walton. Atlanta, Georgia's finest comes to home plate. Smith on third, Garcia on second, Lumsden on first. The Nighthawks look to regain the lead. First pitch and a drive, foul out of play. And I believe car dodgeball has its first victim today with a resounding thump out in the parking lot. Someone's about to have a bad Tuesday. The count is 0-1. There's a drive deep towards center field. Going back to the wall, making the catch and stopping the Nighthawk threat in the bottom of the fourth inning. Gooden with the grab, but the Nighthawks do plate one. They claw closer here in this one, 3-2. As we head to the fifth inning, Nighthawk baseball continues in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
I rarely get sick, and my primary care provider makes sure I stay that way.
They're the first person I talk to if I have any questions about infections, medications, or any other health concerns.
Now I have the help I need to stay on top of my health game.
There are many reasons to have a primary care provider. But if you're not getting regular checkups, you're not getting a complete picture of your overall health. Start a primary care relationship for long-term health benefits.
Arthur Perez back on the mound for the home team as the Nighthawks fly a little bit closer in this one. 3-2. ASU Three Rivers comes to the plate as we go to the top of the fifth inning here at the ballpark. And Perez coming in relief of Wesley Campbell, shut down the Eagles in order. 1, 2, 3. Notched a strikeout in the process, but now he goes to battle against the top of the lineup. Marquez Gooden, Clay Fisher, and Landon Kaiser for ASU Three Rivers. Hope you're having a good one so far out there wherever you are. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're here to see. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We'd love to give you some love on your Tuesday today. Wish you were here at the ballpark, but if you have to work, we understand. And if you're watching at work, don't worry, we won't tell your boss. We understand. Baseball is love. Baseball is life. Arthur Perez completes his warm-ups, and we're ready for baseball here at beautiful Majestic Park in Hot Springs. Marquez Gooden will lead things off 0 for 2 today, but boy, has he made some great plays out in center field today. The Eagles with 4 hits in the ball game today. Looking to try to keep the Nighthawks at bay with some insurance runs here. Perez fires the first pitch of the at-bat, and it gets away, ball 1. The count is 1-0. Perez fires, gets a swinging strike from Gooden to even things up. One on its way, drops in just shy of the strike zone for ball 2. And a pitch outside makes this a 3-1 count. Gooden stands tall, ready for the next offering from Arthur Perez. On its way, it's ball 4. Gooden with the leadoff walk here in the 5th inning for the Eagles. Base runner aboard for the men in blue. Next up, right fielder number 2, Clay Fisher. Fisher has a couple of flyouts today. One to Hunter Gwill, one to Dylan Garcia. One on, no one out in the top of the 5th. Perez gets a swinging strike from Fisher. The 0-1 from Perez getting away, and a great job by Aiden Smith keeping it in front of him, bringing it to 1-1. Arthur Perez, the freshman lefty from Houston, Texas, used to play for Milby High School, and one of Coach Rich Thompson's star signings of this 2023-24 season. He knew he had to go get Perez the first time that he heard about him. He's doing great things on the hill for National Park College this season. There's a liner over the head of Quaterian Walton, and that's going to send runners to second and third. On the play, the tag down low. Did he get him? No. Runners on second and third. So Fisher will stretch 2 out of it, moving Gooden over to third. 2 runners in scoring position with nobody out. Hello to Ref Mike on the broadcast, watching from Lynchburg, Virginia. Thank you for tuning in today. Glad to have you. And we've got a meeting on the mound. Here comes Coach Rich Thompson to talk things over with Arthur Perez. We do see some activity in the Nighthawk bullpen. This is just the first visit from Rich Thompson for Arthur Perez. Be runners on second and third. Fisher on second, Gooden on third. It goes down as a single for Clay Fisher. He stretched 2 out of it on the throw. That's 5 hits today for the Eagles. So Perez will stay in on the hill as Aiden Smith retreats back to home plate for the men in black. At the plate is the catcher, number 34, Landon Kaiser. Kaiser is 0 for 2 today, a ground out and a pop out. Perez looking to battle back out of the jam. There's a foul ball out of play. And another victim for car dodgeball here at the ballpark. Yikes. The vehicles are taking a beating today. The count is 0-1. There's a liner over to Q Walton at short. He turns, looking for a play, can't find one. Everyone is safe. 1 run scores on the play as Gooden comes in. Kaiser reaches safely on first. It's 4-2. Walton was trying to keep a close eye on the lead runner, Gooden. Took his eyes off to make the throw down to first. Gooden came in to score. Kaiser reaches base safely. Still nobody out. And there's a foul ball off the screen. The new hitter, number 30, the first baseman, Caden Smith. It's marked as a hit for Kaiser. That's the 6th of the ball game for the Eagles. Runners on first and second. The pitch gets away, and headed to third is Fisher on the run. Hill advanced on the pass ball. The count is 1-1. Perez checks the runner, fires home, a foul ball. Looking to record the first out of the 5th inning here. Art Perez with 1 strikeout today. Here's the 1-2. It's too low, ball 2. There's a chopper over to third base. The throw home. Smith makes the tag for the first out of the inning. They'll get the force out at home plate to stop the run. Safely at first base will be Smith on the fielder's choice. So Fisher is out, number 1. Kaiser moves to second on the play with Smith at first. Next up for the Eagles, Scott Trumbull. The third baseman has reached base twice today. He singled and scored in the second, hit by a pitch in the third.